between the East Coast Blizzard and the Pinnacle Growlers. Just trying to get a look right now at number 6 for the East Coast Blizzard. Sometimes easier said than done. Number 6, Noah King, has just been named team captain of the Blizzard, so we wanted to give him a shout out here during the warm-up. Congratulations to King. He'll wear the C. You don't see it on the uniform right now because there are new jerseys coming for the Blizzard. Considering after this weekend, the Blizzard have a couple weekends off. The next time you see this team, they will look a little bit different in their nice, crisp new uniforms. Right now, these are still ones from last season, but shout out to Noah King on getting the C for the season. Take a look at the league standings while we have a moment here in warm-up. You see the East Coast Blizzard and the Pinnacle Growlers are teams number 1 and 2 in the league standings. Of course, the East Coast Blizzard have played 10 games on the season, just 7 for the Pinnacle Growlers, and a 3-point lead for the East Coast Blizzard. Blizzard have 2 losses, 1 overtime loss to go to 7 wins, 6 wins and just 1 loss for the Pinnacle Growlers. So the Growlers have a great opportunity this weekend to go right back where they left off last season if they can find a way to stop the East Coast Blizzard, who have been good, but you look at those numbers and the goals against on the Growlers, 11 goals against through 7 games. These guys are going to be tough to break down. Jack Barrington's going to get the start in net for the Pinnacle Growlers this afternoon. He's 3-0 on the season, goals against average of 1 and a .952 save percentage for Barrington. He'll be opposed by Josh Hillier, who is 5-0, 3.87 goals against and an .846 save percentage. I'm going to save my voice for when it's important. We're going to get the boys off the ice. We're going to get the Zamboni out there. And stay with us. Hockey's coming up in about 10 minutes' time. Game number 1 of the weekend between the Growlers and the Blizzard coming up in about 10 minutes from the Ken Williams Southern Shore Arena. Good afternoon, hockey fans. Welcome to the Ken Williams Southern Shore Arena. Normally home of the Southern Shore Breakers. For last weekend and this weekend, home of the East Coast Blizzard of the Newfoundland and Labrador Under-18 Major Hockey League. Today, the Blizzard set to be the host team against the Pinnacle Growlers. Thanks so much for joining us. My name is Matt Little to guide you through all the action. Robbie Little is on the camera. Nathan Edwards is our producer for today's broadcast. As we get set for what should be a good one, always a good one when these two teams meet. It's the Metro Derby. Crosstown rivals, more or less. Technically, the Blizzard normally play in Mount Pearl. And by the next time they have a home game, they should be back at the Glacier. I hear ice making going very, very well. Can't wait to get back to our usual home, but as always, super appreciative to the staff here at the Southern Shore Arena, getting us in to play these games, and speaking on behalf of the broadcast team, they've been fantastic to us, helping us get up and running and being able to bring you all the action from this weekend. So, huge shout out to everybody at the Southern Shore Arena. Teams lined up on the respective blue lines as we pause for O Canada before we drop the opening puck. Ready to roll from the Southern Shore Arena between the Growlers and the East Coast Blizzard. Pinnacle Growlers in the black uniforms with the gold and white trim. East Coast Blizzard in white with blue here this afternoon. It's a battle of the top two teams in the league standings. A 3-point lead for the East Coast Blizzard coming into this game. The Blizzard have played 3 more games as well. Starting goaltenders, number 31, Jack Barrington. In between the pipes for the Pinnacle Growlers. Barrington's 3-0 on the season. Goals against average of 1 and a .952 save percentage. Josh Hillier, number 35, starts for the Blizzard. Hillier 5-0 on the season. 3.87 goals against and an .846 save percentage. Puck is dropped, opening faceoff won by Noah King, and we're underway. Puck stolen immediately, but the shot blocked by Wright. Follow up, they score! Hussey! 8 seconds into the hockey game, and the Growlers lead 1-0. Connor Hussey, third goal, third point of the season. You gotta be ready to play from the opening whistle. The Blizzard make one mistake with a slow pass, and it took 8 seconds. Well, you can't draw up a start much better than that if you're the Growlers. They lead at 1-0 here in the early going. Back in neutral ice, Cody will dump in. Everybody will tag up. Barrington gets his first touch of the night as he leaves it behind the net for Devereaux. Around the boards, other side, the goal scorer Hussey plays it to the back. Kept in by Andrews. Well, it did come out over the line, but everybody tagged up. Growlers get it back out to center ice where it's stopped by Carter Cody. He'll give it back to Andrews. Andrews off the wall and then attempted to dump in by Jacob Kosh. Didn't quite make it, up and out of play. Jacob Kosh wearing number 55 today instead of his usual number 11. A couple other changes as well. Luke Marnell has gone from 4 to 44 today. Also Dobson in for the Growlers wearing number 26 today. So 1-0 Pinnacle Growlers as they dump it in from center ice. Hillier gets his first actual touch on the puck as he comes out to play it behind the net. And they nearly lose control of it. In fact, they do. Wraparound. Hillier gets back. And the referee says no. Avery did put that one into the net, but the referee had already blown the play down as Hillier had the puck covered. No goal. We stay 1-0. Avery was making the case that it went in, whether it did or not. There's a shot fought off by Hillier right off the draw. Growlers are pressing early in this hockey game. 7 games this year, they're 6-1. These two teams have met once this season. That was a couple of weeks ago back at the league opening tournament. It was the last game of that tournament for both of these teams, and the Growlers won 5-2, I believe is the final score in that one, in a game that they were never really threatened in as the puck goes off the stick of Mitchell Moore and out of play. Vokey and Corbett in the face-off circle. Won by the Growlers. O'Brien into the middle, now to the outside. Just knocked in from the wing as it went off the stick of Mike Skinner. In behind the net, Growlers will find it. They'll send it back to the point, but Daw not quite in the position his teammate thought he was going to be in. Ryan Daw wears number 6. Mason Daw wears number 10 for the Growlers as that one goes all the way down and ends up being an icing call against the Pinnacle Growlers. Bring the face-off back down to that end of the rink. Vokey and Corbett once again stepping into the face-off circle. This time it's won by the team in white. Pilgrim just keeps it in as he plays it along the back wall. Vokey threw a hit, but the Growlers got rid of the puck before he got there. And on the attack is Corbett. Smith collides with him. Corbett still protecting the puck, throws it out in front and went through Skinner. Shot from range, steered away, in for O'Brien, and Ledrew got his stick on that one, then takes a penalty. Ledrew made the deflection on that shot, and following up right in the slot. That was a fantastic scoring position, so good job by Ledrew, but his stick then immediately got tangled with another player, and that's a trip. The referee has signaled the trip, but no one has gone to the penalty box. Okay, there goes Ledrew. There's certainly no controversy what that call was. It was tripping against Ledrew. Just 2:05 gone in the opening period. Growlers lead 1-0, and they will be the first team to go on the power play. They win the draw back to Dobbin. Sends it right into the middle. Good little back pass by Tucker. Kennedy just wasn't there in time. Marner gets it to the line, but not out. Devereaux sends it through traffic, didn't make it to the net, as that one's blocked off the pads in front. It's a double-edged sword. You got to get those bodies in front to help the goaltender not see, but too many guys in the way, and suddenly the puck doesn't have a lane. Tucker fighting for space in the slot. Cody pokes it away, not outside the zone. Vokey will chase it down. Dobbin got there first, kept it in. Tucker looked sharp angle, that one up high. Devereaux keeps it in for the Growlers, moved it along the boards, and takes the return pass from Kennedy. Devereaux back to Kennedy again, along the outside, back to Devereaux, right in the middle of the blue line. Back to Kennedy, almost to the face-off dot. He's cut off by Logan Andrews. Give it back to Devereaux. He'll send it through. Cody had the stick down and blocked it before it got to the net. 1 minute gone, 1 minute remaining in the penalty. And I see why they had the confusion up on the board, as the penalty is not against Jacob Ledrew. It's against the goaltender, as that one goes off and in. Deflects off the skate, off the post, and into the back of the net. Doesn't matter how they go as long as they do. 2-0, Pinnacle Growlers early. So it was Josh Hillier that actually got tagged with the trip, and then he gets tagged at the puck in the back of his net. Just 3:14 gone in this opening period as the Growlers score on the power play. 2-0, Pinnacle Growlers as we return to 5-on-5 action. Shots are 5-0 in favor of the Growlers. Kennedy getting the goal, his third goal, 4th point of the season. Micah Tucker had an assist as well. Third helper, fourth point for him, as the Growlers increase the early advantage. That one will miss everybody, go all the way down the ice. We talk a lot of time, especially in this league where the travel distances are so big, we talk about teams having bus legs. Sometimes they show up and they're just really slow out of the gate. What exactly is the Blizzard's excuse for this game, as we're only 30 minutes outside of town? All the way down the ice, play will be stopped again with exactly 4 minutes gone in this opening period. 2-0 to the Pinnacle Growlers early on. Off of the icing call, face-off back down in the Growler end. Head coach Jeff Brewer continues to try things with this top line. He's always got Noah King and Ryan Lovelace together, but the left wing seems to change every single game. This time around, wearing number 55, Jacob Kosh, as he gets the Blizzards' first shot of the game. Off of that face-off win. It's an easy one down there on Barrington. He'll make the save. Kosh is a good complement to this line. He brings some good size, which, as skillful as King and Lovelace are, they're not the biggest guys in the league. So having Kosh out there to maybe create a little space for the smaller guys to work, not a bad theory. They've also had Quinlan spending some time up on this line as King found the loose puck in the slot and fired it wide. And Quinlan's a completely different beast. He doesn't have the size. That's just putting all skill guys together and letting the magic work. Here's Knight carrying it down the ice, puts on the brakes, fires, Hillier fights it off. Kept in by the Growlers, long-range shot from the point is into the goaltender's glove, and Hillier will hang on to that one. We'll get a face-off down in the East Coast Blizzard end of the arena. Noble and Boland into the face-off circle this time around to the right of the netminder. Boland able to win it for the Growlers. Ryan Daw plays it to the back wall. Avery will get there. Looking for space. He'll find it at the line for Mason Daw. Mason, nice move around Mitchell Moore, but cut off by Noble before he could go to the net. And a shot went wide and in behind. Growlers still in possession. They'll move it back to Daw here at the point. Mason Daw keeps it in. In behind the net, too far for Boland. Cody will send it around the wall. Little help from Farrell, got it out. Ahead to Noble. Waiting for Mitchell Moore to catch up. Noble was about to be pinched off into the wall. He knew it. Got rid of the puck over to Mitchell Moore, who's fighting Daw for space. Sent around the boards. Blizzard intercept that outlet from the Growlers. Don't let them out of their zone as Mitchell Moore and Daw collide. Farrell throwing body as well. They get the puck out in front. It just stops at the top of the crease for a moment. No one in white and blue able to get wood to it. Shot in by the Growlers. That'll be gloved down by the goaltender. Pinnacle Growlers are making a line change. Long pass by the Blizzard will go off the stick of Liam Noble and be collected by the road team. Growlers O'Brien looks to go cross ice, or Corbett looked to go cross ice. Took a bounce off of Vokey. And a nasty collision as Logan Andrews gets absolutely rubbed out in the backboards, and both guys lost their footing, and he just kind of fell into him. So Corbett's going to get a penalty, and the referees are going to talk about exactly what they're going to call here. They will call it a cross-check on Corbett. And it's going to carry some extra as Corbett's going to the dressing room. And Logan Andrews is in a bad way. Trainer Joey Yetman out to take a look at him. Again, an unfortunate accident as Andrews is going after the puck, and Corbett simply lost the skates out from under himself, and he fell into Andrews, into the boards. You know, we've all seen players get run into the boards. That's not what happened here. It was just an unfortunate side effect that comes with playing this game on ice. The helmet is off for Andrews as he continues to talk things out with the trainer. So he's certainly up. He's conscious, all that good stuff. They'll put the helmet back on him. But it looks like the right leg is the problem on Logan Andrews. And we are going to be stopped here for a few minutes by the looks of things. It's 2-0 to the Growlers. Shots are 7-1 in favor of the Pinnacle Growlers. They're going to try and lift Andrews back up here. Cody in there to help out. They do get him up. Just balancing on that left skate. There is nothing in that right leg. That's awful to see. No, you don't. You hate to see that sort of thing. Unfortunately, again, it's just a thing that happens. Injuries are part of the game, unfortunately, and Andrews just in the wrong place at the wrong time as the other player fell. They both tried to put the brakes on before they went into the corner. And just when both guys lost their footing and fell, unfortunately, someone was on the bottom of the pile. Yep. So we're going to get Andrews back to the dressing room. And it's going to be a 5-in-a-game penalty, which you don't have a choice but to call. Whether there's any sort of intent or not, you don't have a choice but to call it. So unfortunately, Andrews and Corbett both see their nights done, but the difference is Corbett may return this weekend. I'm going to take an educated guess and say that Andrews will not. Yeah. Well, Nathan will go down and check on him and ask some questions in the first intermission and see how everybody's faring. So the Blizzard are on the power play with Noble on the outside. He'll feed it back to Cody. Just kept that one in on the line. Loveless into the middle looking for King. They slap it just wide. Hillier stops it down there for the Blizzard as they'll try this again. 30 seconds gone in the power play. I mean, to try to find a silver lining, it's a great chance for the Blizzard to get back in the hockey game down 2-0 early. Noble will send it cross ice. Loveless will go get it in the corner. Being watched by Hodder. Loveless will take it back to the line. Cody. Cody looking for a lane, doesn't have one. Good passing by the Blizzard, but it bounces off the stick of Loveless at the end. And Skinner quickly to clear that one down the ice. Good job by Skinner. And fresh legs jump out on the penalty kill. Blizzard lose it right in front of their own net. And Curley nearly buried that one. Loveless gets knocked down, but following up. Good shot looking top corner was Jacob Kosh. Couldn't bring it down. Loveless will take the pass off the boards again. Looks for options, gives it back to Cross at the blue line. Cross sends it through, save made, on the rebound, denied! King sprawling out, but could not get there. Loveless now at the blue line, sends it through, King directs it home! Power play goal for the East Coast Blizzard. They're back in the game, 2-1. Noah King's 7th goal, 10th point of the season as he tips in the shot. Again, that's a big one for the East Coast Blizzard in this hockey game. If they were not going to score in the power play here, this might have been a very long afternoon. 7:19 gone in the period. Shot down on to Hillier. He'll feed that in behind for Pilgrim as they try to set up. Out wide, Vokey. To Mitchell Moore in the middle. Pass a little bit too far for Mitchell Moore, so he takes a man instead and now follows up on that loose puck. Mitchell Moore's got to send it back to his defense as Hussey was pressing. They'll give it back to number 8 and then again back to the D, Caden Snow. Snow elects to carry over center. Dishes off to Pilgrim and he'll dump in. Yeah, some of the arena staff carrying a lot of ice back toward the dressing room. Doesn't take a genius to figure out exactly what's happening there. Ice up that leg for Andrews as Snow gets over center and dumps in again for the East Coast Blizzard. Farrell quickly has 2 guys close on him. Mitchell Moore comes in to help out. That's a check from behind is the official word on that penalty. Blizzard will take it here in neutral ice. It's Loveless. Shoots it in on the left wing. Kosh is going to go after it. He'll get there first. Loveless comes in as well, but it's still Kosh with the puck. Being kept to the outside by Chaff. Hops up in the air. It'll fall to Chaff. He'll clear. And a race after it. Kennedy will lean into it. Fired it wide. Loveless a little tap to King. Carries over the blue line. Noah King out wide. Plays it behind the net. Kosh will go after it. But the Growlers got there first. Sent it all the way down the ice. 1:20 still to go in the Blizzard power play. Of course, the full 5-minute major. 5 in a game for checking from behind on Corbett. Loveless will carry in for the Blizzard. Loveless into the middle for King. Misfired on that one. Kennedy had him covered well. It's cleared all the way down the ice by the Growlers. Final minute of the Blizzard power play. They still trail by 1. 1 power play goal to Noah King. As Smith finds King going cross ice. King tries to use the defender Devereaux as a screen, but the goaltender did a good job to stop that. Cody pinching in from the point, keeps it alive for the Blizzard, at least momentarily. Second attempt gets out. Both teams will make changes as Smith goes back behind his net. Skinner chases him behind there, gives him a whack. Smith able to force it out. Cross picking it up. Skinner closing on him. Cross attempted to go through the middle, and they did call a penalty here. And it's going to be a slash on Skinner, which... So the 2-man advantage will only be for 21 seconds, but Skinner was getting very active with his stick. Gave a couple of guys a whack on the arm, and finally the referee had to call it. Noble wins the draw for the Blizzard, but he wins it so well it goes all the way back down the ice. So that's pretty much going to do it for the 5-on-3 as the Blizzard get in. Pilgrim at the line. First penalty's over, into Cross, outside. Noble looking for Mitchell Moore, just couldn't hit him clean. That pass is coming in hot. We're 5-on-4s. Cross sends it to the outside for Noble. Back again to Cross, back to Noble. Noble rifles it through. That'll bounce off a stick and didn't get on net. O'Brien will pick it up and go for a skate. Great job killing time by O'Brien as it takes 3 guys to take the puck from him after he got all the way down the ice. Noble comes back for the Blizzard. Noble skates around behind the net. Back to Snow, waiting at the blue line, gives it right back to Noble. Back again to Snow, back again to Noble, back again to Snow. Snow tees it up. That one takes a deflection, goes wide. Farrell was in front looking for a redirect. And the Blizzard missed that pass. It goes back out over the blue line. Cody will fire it in as everybody tags up. Barrington comes out of the net. Managed to play it around the boards. Takes a funny hop off the glass. Kept in by the Blizzard. Mitchell Moore to Farrell. Cody's waiting at the point. They get it back to him. Cody has to settle it down under pressure from Boland. Cody did keep it in. Got it back to Mitchell Moore. Farrell drives one high. And that is up and out of play with 26 seconds remaining in that slashing penalty against number 28 Skinner of the Pinnacle Growlers. So 8 minutes left in the period. Growlers have just about seen this thing through. The turn from a 5 to nearly a full 7 minutes on the penalty kill. You have to consider it a win that they've only allowed 1. Because that's just difficult for any team to do, to be shorthanded for that long consecutively. But they're 5 seconds from getting through this as Cross dumps it in. Mason Daw sends it hard along the boards, trying to spring the guy coming out of the box. Missed him. It goes all the way down the ice. No icing, though, as it was shot while they were still shorthanded. Vokey immediately under pressure. And the puck turned over to the Growlers. Mason Daw behind the net. Tried to get it back to Dobbin. It will get there. Over to Boland. Boland through the middle. Point blank shot. Save is made by Hillier as he denied Andy Knight in tight. Dog, great quick turn to get away from LeDrew. And then it'll go off the stick of Knight and straight into the lighting fixture. So that's up and out of play. That's up and out of play. 6:56 to go in period number 1. Shots have evened up after that extended power play for the Blizzard. Now 9-7 in favor of the Pinnacle Growlers. They still lead it 2-1. Cody's over center. He'll rifle that off the boards and in. Barrington out to stop it. Give it to Dobbin. Dobbin lost control. Blizzard out in front. They score! Guess who? Noah King, second of the game. And we're tied up at 2. You got to appreciate the "I love you, Kinger" that's very obviously being yelled down there because we're so close to the bench. Girls in the crowd? No, just his teammates. They're a close group of guys. 2-2 score between the Blizzard and the Growlers here in the first period at the Ken Williams Southern Shore Arena. Teams will play tomorrow and Sunday as well. Both start times are 7 p.m. for the games over the next 2 days. Lovelace goes down. King goes over top of him. Both guys get back up onto their skates and back into the play as the Growlers get the puck out to center ice, and Cody turns it right back. Kosh chasing after it, but Hodder got there first around the boards. Big hit by Lovelace. And the puck comes to Kennedy, grabbed up by the Growlers before the Blizzard could capitalize off the hit. Growlers were offside coming over the line, but they lost control of it, so everybody was allowed to come back up and tag up. And Noah King gets the hands up as he was making a hit. And the referee's arm immediately goes up in the air for head contact. And it's a double minor. 4 minutes head contact against Noah King. 14:05 gone in the period. So the Growlers get their chance here on the power play. They're second of the game. They already have one power play goal. Nice shot through traffic by Hodder, drifting up looking top corner. The goaltender gets a glove up on that one. Hillier will hold on. Vokey and Boland in the face-off circle. Blizzard able to control as Snow gets it in behind his net. 3 players down there in black. They take it away. It's Skinner. Getting it back to the line, Hodder. Skinner again on the outside. Over to Mason Daw. He had some time and space, but the puck was a little too far for him. Cross-ice pass again. Back into the middle. They try to give it to O'Brien, and the net is off. And the referee will blow the play down. We're going to face off inside the Blizzard end. Growlers really working that play where they send that puck right through, just over top of the crease, trying to stretch the Blizzard from one side to the other. If the pass like that can be tape to tape, there's a very good chance it goes in the back of the net. But you've got to be able to do it just right in tight positions. Boland, after the Growlers won the faceoff. O'Brien, round to the other side. Skinner to the blue line for Hodder. Back over to Skinner. Mitchellmore all over him. Skinner got the puck away to O'Brien. He's pressured and knocked down behind the net as Smith takes the puck away. And then Smith nearly gives it away, but followed up by Cody. His teammates do the rest as that puck wobbles its way over the blue line. Growlers are dropping some bodies back to change. Mitchellmore will say thank you very much and clear it down the ice. 2:45 remaining in the extended power play. King in the box. 4 minutes for head contact. Wright bumped off the puck by Mitchellmore before he could gain the blue line. They'll try again. Daw plays it to the other side of the ice. Hussey has to jump out of the way of a hit, and Cody clears it down the ice. Blizzard will change up all 4 bodies. Lovelace, Cross, Pilgrim, and Marnell. The foursome. as Hussey brings it in. Leaves it for Chaff. Chaff under pressure from Marnell, but Wright backs up well, gets the puck back for the Growlers. Sexton's waiting in front. Chaff at the right point. He'll send it through the traffic. Wright, weak little backhander, goes in behind. Still plenty of time to work here. 1:50 to go in this extended power play. Sexton working against Pilgrim. Sexton keeps it. Back to the blue line now. Over to Chaff on the near side. Chaff skates around. Now sees Wright. Wright fires that one off the defender. It hit Cross in the shoulder. And then cleared out and down the ice by the Blizzard. Marnell will chase the puck. Everybody else goes off. And Marnell bumped the goaltender. Barrington lost his stick. No icing here as it took a deflection. Snow after it for the Blizzard. He's pressured by Sexton and taken into the glass. Noble can't get it out for the Blizzard. It's Chaff in the corner. They'll set back up. 1:05 to go in the power play. Sexton in behind the net. Cody pressures him, takes it away, and just kept in at the line, right on the blue paint by Dobbin. Chaff's got wide open net. They didn't get the puck to him in time, and the goaltender closed him down. Chaff was calling for the puck. Nobody had picked him up. Just a half second is all it takes sometimes to close things down. Knight carries along the backboards for the Growlers. He'll send it back to the blue line. That'll go off of Noble. Lands in behind the Blizzard net. Cody takes it away from Boland around the wall, but held onto by the Growlers as they have the extra man. 20 seconds left in the power play. Dobbin across the blue line into the middle. Just takes a little deflection off the forward stick and then cleared out by Carter Cody. Growlers with one more chance here. Final seconds as Dobbin carries in. Dobbin elects to just put the puck deep into the corner as King jumps back onto the ice for the Blizzard. And they feed him. Blizzard 1-on-1, 1-on-2 as Dobbin hustles back. King does the smart thing, just puts the puck right on net, forces the goaltender to hold on, cover up, and get a save down at that end of the rink after spending the last 4 minutes on the penalty kill in their own end of the rink. 2-2 hockey game with 1:42 to go in the first period. Shots are 10-9 in favor of the Growlers. Now they had a couple of good looks, but just one shot on goal on that 4-minute power play. Might be another one coming here. Chance to go 2-on-1 as Cross steps up, cut off his man, and it didn't matter as they were offside at the line anyway. Face-off back outside the line. Marnell back into the face-off circle. Kennedy will step up against him. Marnell wins the draw for the Blizzard all the way to the backboards. Smith will get back there. Smith has to get rid of it in a hurry. Does, over to Quinlan. And Quinlan clears it out to center. Kennedy. He and Marnell both go down. Kennedy's going to get a penalty for holding as the Blizzard work it back to Marnell. Shot went off the side of the net. Quinlan trying to keep it away. Now it will be touched up by the Growlers, and the penalty will be called. Just good hard pressure by Marnell. Forces the player to grab him. And they both go to the ice, but Kennedy's the one that goes to the penalty box with just 1:08 to go in the period. Face off to the left side of Barrington, down in the Growler net. Face off one clean by the Blizzard. Noble, the fourth forward out here. Cody, the lone defenseman on the 5-man unit. And that one will bounce over the stick of Liam Noble and come out. They'll have to reset and try again. Cody quickly ahead to the wing. Pass slightly off where they expected Noble to be, but he does hold on to possession. Tries to bank it off the boards and in. That didn't work very well. Kosh had to come back and make sure, well, what's that about the Growlers potentially going shorthanded? King puts out the stick, knocks it away from O'Brien. Then O'Brien steals it back. O'Brien centering pass. King got down on a knee and blocked it. O'Brien, Skinner keeping it in. Textbook penalty kill by the Growlers here late in the period. Blizzard can't get out of their own zone. 15 seconds left in the period. Noble with maybe one chance. He sees King. The pass is too far ahead of him. Dahl will backhand it out of his own zone. Do the Growlers have a chance to go? Skinner is there, but it's chopped away from him by Cody up in the air. Loveless will just follow it into the corner, and the period comes to a close. Blizzard will carry 52 seconds worth of power play time over to the start of period number 2. Shots on goal ended up tied at 10 apiece between the two teams, and we are tied where it matters on the scoreboard. It's Blizzard 2, Growlers 2 after the opening 20 minutes here at the Southern Shore Arena. Stay with us. Lots more hockey to come. We're just about ready to go for period number 2 from the Ken Williams Southern Shore Arena. East Coast Blizzard and Pinnacle Growlers tied at 2 after the opening period. I'm actually going to quickly throw this thing over to my producer Nathan for a moment. Bit of a sloppy first, wasn't it?
It certainly was a sloppy first period. We didn't get on our wheels early enough and often enough. The message in the room was the same thing. Get on them early. Stop playing sloppy play.
Nathan went down to the East Coast Blizzard dressing room during the break. I did not. I didn't really want to be screamed at. I assume it wasn't a nice place to be. So the Blizzard are on the power play to start off the period for 52 seconds. And they win the opening faceoff. King getting it back to his defenders. Cody over center, he'll shoot in. Around the boards, but kept in by Pilgrim, back at the point to Lovelace. Ryan Lovelace for the Blizzard, 33 seconds left to work. Lovelace cross ice for Cody. Cody a right-hand shot. If he was a left, that one might have been in. Pilgrim. Kosh, King, back in front, went off a stick. Knight tried to glove it down, nearly knocked it right onto the top of his own crease, but they get away with it. Final 12 seconds of the power play as Kosh looks for a way through. Blizzard or the Growlers in good formation, and Barrington covering that up. King digging away. Nothing doing. Noah King, number 6, with both goals for the East Coast Blizzard in that opening period. You know he'd love to get back on it. King getting his 7th and 8th goals of the season, bringing him up to 11 points. Final 3 seconds of this power play. But the Growlers win the draw. They're going to clear it out. Well done, and there's a man jumping out of the box, but no, he's going to turn and go off in the line change. Let the regular player on that line jump on. It's Hussey. Blizzard will get control deep in their own end. Cross under pressure, but he plays it to his D partner. Harry Smith occupying that spot in this game. Cross has been playing with Snow a lot early in the season. Playing with Smith today. Noble's pass intended for Mitchellmore was behind him. And now Sexton after it. Hussey comes up with it for the Growlers, walks into the middle. Smith got down on his knee, got his stick in the way. They do keep it out of the net. Puck turned over. Hussey fires, they score! Took a deflection in. Hussey took the shot. Was that Knight that bounced it in? I think it might have been. I'll wait for the official call. Just a minute 36 seconds into the second period. So it took the Growlers longer to score in the second period than it did in the first. Catch by Hillier. He'll drop it, give it to Cody. Chafe and Hussey getting assists on the goal to number 12, Reese Sexton. Not 11, but 12 that tipped it home. Sexton getting his second goal of the year. Icing call against East Coast Blizzard. Bring the face-off back down to the far end of the rink. Just over 2 minutes gone in the second period as Vokey and Boland go into the face-off circle. Puck drop won by Vokey. Cody over to Snow. Ahead for Ledrew. Ledrew intended for Marner. Pass a little bit too far there. Cody will follow up, but Knight took it away from him. Andy Knight moves in, snaps a shot blocked by Snow. Avery puts it back in deep. Snow takes his man. Allows the Blizzard to win control, but it's won right back by Boland. LeDrew looking after the puck. Kept away from him as Boland keeps it in. Found some help in the corner. Growlers looking to center it. They'll take the shot from a sharp angle. Save made by Hillier, and it wouldn't sit for a rebound. Devereaux from the point. Nice move around Marner, who takes him down. Penalty to the East Coast Blizzard. Marner's stick got caught in the legs of Devereaux, and Marner goes to the sin bin for 2 or less. Third power play of the hockey game for the Pinnacle Growlers. Puck shot around the boards, and Ryan Lovelace got his stick to that one just ahead of Mason Daw. Was able to poke it out and down the ice. Marnell, good pressure, lets it go to Lovelace, but the big shot hit Marnell. Just back on side here as Lovelace picks it back up. Lovelace takes a shot, looking 5-hole. It drifted up a little bit. Hits the goaltender in the lower abdomen and held on to. Jack Barrington. Short-handed or not, Lovelace dangerous every time he's on the ice. Face-off controlled by the Growlers. Tucker into the middle for Curley. Curley plays it back to the line. Hodder keeping it in for the Pinnacle Growlers. Kennedy sending it back to the line. Mason Daw collected, but had to come back outside the blue paint. Everybody's out of the zone. They'll try this thing again. Blizzard hem them up immediately as soon as they came over the line. Lovelace dropping back into a defensive position. Not able to steal that puck as it's kept in at the point. Kennedy all the way in the corner now for the Growlers. Pass blocked as it went off of Lovelace. That'll come out. Daw will chase it back, and the Blizzard will change up a few bodies. Cross stops things up at the line. King does the rest to clear it out. Growlers would have been offside. They couldn't go in after that one, so Lovelace will flip it out before he makes a line change. 40 seconds remaining in the power play for the Growlers. They lead at 3-2. Puck stolen by Noble. Breakaway. Noble in. Backhand scores. Liam Noble takes away the pass, walks in, all alone on Barrington. Goaltender, no chance. We are tied at 3 on the shorthanded goal. Unassisted shorthanded goal by Noble. And we are tied at 3 here in the middle period. Still 15 and a half minutes to play in this period. So the Growlers are still working this power play. They've got 10 seconds left as Skinner sends it across. Ryan Daw tries to send it in. That's blocked by Noble. Knight! And that one drifted on him, and Knight frustrated with his own stick as he got that one just inside the hash marks. Let it go, and it drifted up and out. So because Knight shot it out, face-off comes outside the zone, and we are 5-on-5 once again. A 3-3 tie here in the middle period, 5 minutes gone in the second. Blizzard will hold up at the line, so they stay onside, but the puck turned over quickly. Knight dumps it down the ice, wide of goal, and they beat out the icing call. Vokey for the Blizzard around the boards for LeDrew. LeDrew able to push it out, but the Growlers get control right back. Oh, big hit by Marner as he knocks down Chafe. Chafe's going to remember that one. In the middle, loose puck found by Smith. He gets sandwiched. Blizzard on the attack. It stays in the air. Vokey, backhander, went wide. If that puck had fallen to earth a little bit faster, Vokey might have had some open net to shoot at. Cross keeps it away. Snow, he'll give it to Vokey. Vokey, long pass through the middle, knocked in. Barrington will send it around the boards. Dobbin takes the bump from LeDrew, but he got rid of the puck in time. Long pass misses Hussey. This will go down the ice, and icing will be called this time against the Growlers. 13:54 remaining in period 2, a 3-3 tie between the two teams. Blizzard win the draw, but don't get much on that shot. Spurl attempting to take that one. Growlers will get it out, and then right back in by the Blizzard. Here comes Spurl again. Dobbin kept it away from him. Lead pass for Wright. Cross dealt with that one for the Blizzard. And it's back inside the Pinnacle Growlers zone one more time. Chafe looked, Dobbin took it. Up ahead, just out over the line. Marnell getting himself in the way. Didn't let Wright go down the ice. Now Hussey tied up with Marnell. As the Blizzard have it back to their defense. Pass picked off. Here's Sexton. Sexton for the Growlers. Cross to the other side. Wright has a bang on it. It's kept out of the net by the goaltender. Hillier stretching across the bottom of the net with those big legs. Hillier's a big goaltender. He's got a big wingspan. Poked out by the Blizzard. Growlers will maintain possession as Hodder goes back after it. Up the boards quickly to Sexton, and now Devereaux. Nick Devereaux cut off, and the puck turned over. Noah King on the rush. King, shot, glove save. Juggled just a little bit, but well done by the goaltender to hang on to that one. As King and Hodder give each other a little tap and a smile. Once again, I have to go over to my producer, Nathan. He knows more about the high school league than I do. Those guys go to the same school by any chance?
No, they played against each other actually in the Roman Hamill final last year, but they know each other outside of that.
Okay. Shots are now 16-13 in favor of the East Coast Blizzard. We're tied at 3 in the second period. 12:35 to go. Off of the glass, nice chip ahead to Boland. Boland in over the line. They stayed onside, got it over to Knight, and no, that's not going to count. Referee's waving it off. The Growlers are celebrating, which is exactly what you do if you're the Growlers. You got to try and sell it. And the referee is going to talk to the linesman about this one. Referee's initial decision was no. It was a great job to go to the net. Knight put it home, and the Growlers are lining up for a face-off at center ice. They believe that one counted. It inside the zone, yes. One team here, one team there. Now I don't have instant replay. Goal! He pointed in the zone to have the face-off, not to center to indicate a goal. Sorry, when the referee pointed, I jumped the gun. All right. So, indeed, if the referee pointed to center, it's a goal, but he pointed inside the zone, which means face-off down there, keep going. I don't have instant replay up here, but it looked like the net came off first. And that's what the referee is going with. The net moved. No goal. We stay 3-3. $12:15 to go in the second period. A 3-3 tie. Boland turning in the corner, trying to maintain possession for the Growlers. Now he's got some bodies moving in there to help out. Still stuck down in the corner. It'll wrap around the boards to the other side. Daw rushes and gets there, keeps it in for the Growlers. Nice job by Mason Daw. Once again, at the line, Daw is there. A third time, Daw is there. keeping it in. He gets it to Knight. He has Cross to deal with. The two of them all tied up, and Noble sends the puck out to center ice. Ryan Daw fires it in. Growlers are still offside. Allows the Blizzard time to grab the puck and send it out. Turned over in the neutral zone. Tucker keeps it away from Noble. Back down to the Blizzard blue line. They'll move it to Farrell. Curley came up behind him, caused a turnover. Farrell didn't know he was coming. Goaltender stopped it, but picked up by the Growlers. Centering pass. Grabbed by the guys in white and blue, who then nearly had a collision with their own teammates. Along the wall, Growlers still in possession. Great pressure here in the middle part of this period by the guys in black and gold. Stick being held up. Tucker and Mitchellmore, the eights. They get it over. Chaff. Oh, O'Brien. All kinds. Great setup by Chafe. Unable to get it to O'Brien, who had all kinds of open net to shoot at. That one would have counted. Continuing to fight down in the corner. Puck comes free over to the near side. Smith there for the Blizzard. He'll clear it down the ice, and it will get on goal to negate an icing call. Blizzard are changing all five guys. Here come the Growlers. They get bodies back on as King gets in front of Kennedy. Shot down, not far enough for icing as the puck just runs out of gas. Right, big hit. Takes down Lovelace. And play is stopped as the puck went out and in. And that was dangerous. Almost looked like the Blizzard were assuming that was going to be an icing. They were making a slow change over to the bench. And the Growlers very nearly caught them with all five guys going off on the change. Just a few seconds away from the halfway point of the hockey game. A 3-3 tie between the Growlers and Blizzard. Kosh over to Cody. Under pressure from Avery, able to get it out of the zone. King, nice little tip to Lovelace. Around one man. Can he get around two? No, Hodder. Great job to strip the puck away from number 16 in white. Devereaux will take it in behind his net for the Growlers to Skinner on the near side. Played out, Snow dumps it back in. Kosh is going to give chase, but Hodder able to play it out. Ahead for Kennedy. He's got Skinner with him. Kennedy pushed out wide by Snow. They won't get a shot. Nice job by the rookie defender, Caden Snow. Hodder takes a shot from the point, blocked in front. Can anybody find this thing? Finally, Cody gets a stick on it, and he'll clear it out to center ice. Nice clear by Carter Cody. Picked up by Lovelace. Little chip to King. King fires, blocker save made, and he can't find the rebound. Skinner kept it away from Lovelace. He'll get himself over center, over the blue line on the right wing. Defenders are changing in behind him. And as he sends it back to the point, Daw wasn't quite in position yet, and this one goes all the way out. 8:50 remaining in the period. Long pass ahead for the Growlers works. Growlers moving in, shot, no room, as they tried to go short side on Hillier. Here goes Evan Cross for the Blizzard. Defender carries in over the blue line. Cross puts on the brakes, looks for help. He finds it in Marner. Marner, centering pass, right, got his stick in the way and broke it up for the Growlers. Marner slams into Sexton. Chipped up along the wall. Pilgrim there at the line to keep it in for the East Coast Blizzard. LeDrew looking to center the puck. That's blocked up by Daw. Mason Daw around to Ryan. Ryan Daw sending the puck forward. Sexton at center ice. Back to Daw. Sexton got rubbed out by LeDrew. Pilgrim moves it up the boards. Jacob LeDrew will take it. Quickly ahead to Marner. Marner, nice job to absorb some pressure and go forward. He lost the handle on the puck, though. Couldn't get a shot away. Vogie, he can't go from a tight angle as he got his stick checked. Hussey forces a turnover away from Marner. Got it out to center. Vogie able to come in on the right wing. He'll dump it deep. Blizzard are changing as LeDrew puts it back on the goal again, and that'll be covered up by Barrington. Growler goaltender holds on with 7:39 to go in period number 2. A 3-3 tie between the two teams. 2 goals apiece in the first period, 1 goal apiece here in the second. Shots are 17-15, slight edge to the East Coast Blizzard. Nice job by the defense to hold on to that one in a dangerous position. Dobbin makes sure it does not go into the net. In the crease, yes, but in the back of the net, no. Trying the stretch pass as Knight turned on the Jets to get behind the defenders, but the pass was cut off long before it got there. Dobbin once again in behind his net. Now they find Knight streaking down the left wing. Got Cody between him and the net. Knight across. Growlers bang it just wide. Boland was right there to try to finish that one off and not able to get it in. Smith takes it away for the Blizzard. Boland. Cross ice, Dobbin will take it off the wall. Chafe. Up ahead for Knight, just bounces off of him. Blizzard will take it in neutral ice. Shot in, goaltender gets the paddle down and plays it away from Liam Noble. Always a good decision. Noble chases it down anyway. Finds Mitchellmore. Mitchellmore scores! How many times have number 2, number 92, and number 8 connected? Ash Mitchellmore gives his team the lead for the first time this afternoon. 4th goal of the season. And Liam Noble's assist, his 2nd point of the night. For the record, Liam Noble is inside the top 10 in all-time points for the East Coast Blizzard after one season. He's now 3 points away from 9th place on that list. Offside at the line as the Blizzard get the goal. Mitchellmore set up by Noble. Oh. Noble with the lone assist. Hand pass blowing things down on that one. 13 minutes, 45 seconds gone. In the second period. Face-off controlled by the Blizzard in their own end of the rink. Cross will take it out of the corner. Made the pass up, broken up by the Growlers who go to the net. Save made in tight by Hillier. And luckily he's got a little help from his friends as Farrell was there to grab that puck and quickly skate it out of the zone. Cross is over center, so he's going to dump it in off the glass. Tucker moved it forward for Kennedy. Bumps into Snow. Kennedy takes another shove, this time from Farrell. Hodder came up with the puck. Now a pass intended for Kennedy, taken away by Noble. Noble moves in for the Blizzard. Shot blocked by Hodder, who got the shin pads in the way. Hodder kicking that puck over to a teammate. Mason Dahl will carry it in. He'll try a long-range shot that goes wide. Mitchellmore bumped into the glass. Puck taken by King. Gets pushed, but they get that puck away. And then the pass stopped by Farrell. He'll make a quick line change as the Growlers look to counterattack. Kennedy in, makes a move around King. Long-range shot into the glove. Not a whole lot of traffic in between the goaltender and the shooter on that one, and Hillier makes a save. Face off to the left side of Hillier is won by the Blizzard. They'll send it around the boards. Loveless. Loveless moves it into the middle for King. King chips it in. Possession taken by the Pinnacle Growlers, but they can't clear the zone as King took it back. Got it to Kosh. Fired. Blocker save made by Barrington. Kosh ended up with the puck in a very good position. Barrington equal to the test. He's made some good saves. Ryan Daw over to the other side. Nobody there but King. King plays the puck cross ice. Skinner reverses directions. Cody was there for the Blizzard. And then dumped in again by the guys in white and blue. Dumped a little too far as we get another play stoppage. Shots are 19-14 in favor of the Blizzard. They lead at 4-3 here in the second period. First of 3 games this weekend. Then the Blizzard, who have been busy bees in the early part of the season, will finally get some time off for the next couple of weeks. Hodder back there for the Growlers, sending it around the boards, kept in at the line by Cross. And he does it again. Evan Cross fights his way through a couple of guys as he got the puck to Ledrew. Ledrew looking for options. He'll find Smith. Smith will fire at goal. Goes just wide. Cross pinches in off the point and gets to it. Tied up with a couple of Growlers. It's Evan Cross who comes up with it. The third-year defenseman. Now the Growlers have it. From behind the net to Hussey to Wright. Wright with speed. Makes a drop pass. Shot on goal. Goes just wide. They had two guys going to the net, but nobody got their blade on it. Smith dropping it off in the corner. Marner will pick it up. Marner able to get rid of it, but not outside the zone as Wright fired it from the point toward the net, and it's steered away. 3 minutes, 27 seconds to go in the second period. Face-off coming up inside the Blizzard zone one more time after Hillier sent that out. It's been a close game. It's been a physical game between these two teams, and sometimes these two teams, of any teams in the league, these guys know each other. You know, some of them go to the same schools. Like, they've played with each other at different levels coming up. Sometimes you don't see these games as hard-hitting as you might see another game. But they've been beating and banging today. Loveless fired, save made by the keeper. Blizzard come up with the rebound. They get it to King. King's shot goes off the defender, Ryan Daw. Up and out. King stuck on the 2 goals he had in the first period, looking for that third one. Good attempt on that one, but Ryan Daw is not a small man. Hard to find a way past him to find a way to the net. Marnell, Spurl, and Quinlan out onto the ice. Fourth line for the Blizzard hasn't had as much time on the ice as some of the others have tonight. Although Marnell has quietly had a very good game, as has Caden Snow, who stops another attack. Puck did not go out there. It stayed in off the boards, and Marnell slams into his man in the corner. Marnell loses his stick, gives his man a shove, gets the lumber back as they continue along the wall. Growlers still have it. Avery plays it into a teammate behind the net. Boland into the corner on the other side. Back to the blue line. Back to Boland, who's at that right point. Gives it to Mason Daw. Pass for Ryan Daw, just missed. Marnell gets a stick to it, up the boards. Little extra effort. The Blizzard do get it out. Spurl does it with his skate, just kicking that puck out. Off a stick, it'll roll into Knight. And Cody will send it off the boards, but kept in quickly by the Growlers as they try to work a cycle here. Intercepted by the Blizzard. Cody banging it out to center ice. Daw to Daw. Pass up ahead, intended for Avery, missed. It's Snow. Snow unable to clear the zone this time around. Quinlan will come up with it. Quinlan flips it forward, unable to find Liam Noble. And the Growlers get to try again. Knight. Nice heads up pass to the right wing. Shot partially blocked by the Blizzard. Hodder trying to keep it into the point, can't do it. Knight will fire it back in. He and his teammates will make a line change. Snow ahead for Noble for the Blizzard as they look for a way forward now. Tucker providing good pressure, forces Noble all the way to the back wall. And Tucker comes up the puck in front. Save made by Hillier. What a chance for the Growlers. Curley unable to do anything with it, and then shot all the way down the ice. They will call icing against the Blizzard with 1:14 to go in the second period. Now, some of those guys have been on the ice for a while, and last year in this league, they could change on an icing. This year, they cannot. And I'm okay with that rule change. When I first moved to Newfoundland last season and they were changing on an icing, I did not know what was happening at the beginning. Yes, you did. So that's I think it's overall good to see that rule. Yikes! Here we go again. Another scramble in front of the net. Things have been dicey in that Blizzard crease a few times in this hockey game. They've mostly gotten away with it. I like the no change on an icing rule. I also like the, if you shoot it up out of play, you don't get a delay of game penalty. I still think that is a little bit too harsh on what are still high school kids playing the game. You want to get to pros, fine. But I don't believe a defenseman just missing the glass in this league should be a delay of game penalty. Or that came up in a game at the Monctonian last season. We were playing the Blizzard were playing Notre Dame from Saskatchewan, and their parents were very surprised that was not a penalty when it happened in the hockey game. East Coast rules, what can I say? Mason Daw, good glove save through traffic by Josh Hillier. It was a good release by Daw, had something behind it. 31 seconds still to go in period number 2. King fell off of the faceoff, but his teammates are on the puck. Cross around the boards. He and his charge both go down. King now back on it. O'Brien gets in front of him. And they battle for it along the back wall. Still stuck in the skates of King. Wright trying to dig it out for the Growlers. In behind, O'Brien's finally got it. He's got 10 seconds. Back to Chafe. Chafe through some traffic, took a deflection, and the Blizzard are able to clear Ryan Lovelace from a knee. Got that one out and down the ice. So 40 minutes are gone here at the Ken Williams Southern Shore Arena. Shots are dead even, 21 apiece, but the score, East Coast Blizzard 4 and the Pinnacle Growlers 3 after 40 minutes. Stay with us. Lots more hockey action to come. Third period is on the way. back at the Ken Williams Southern Shore Arena. It's a 4-3 lead for the East Coast Blizzard over the Pinnacle Growlers through 40 minutes. First time all game that the East Coast Blizzard have led the hockey game. The Growlers took the lead 8 seconds into the contest. They were the better team by far in the first period. Blizzard got themselves back in the second. They controlled a little more of that. How do we shake out in the third? Let's find out. Ryan Daw under some pressure in his own end, but gets the puck away to Sexton. Wright is there as well, and they'll get it back out into neutral ice. Blizzard will dump it in. Cody moves in, fights for it along the wall. Battling with Hussey. Instead it's Ryan Daw who finds it, gets it over to Hodder. Back again for Daw. Pass nearly picked off there by Kosh. They do keep it away. In neutral ice, jumped on by the Growlers, and they get back onside. Growlers in, they give it to Wright, but the pass is in his skates, no shot. Wright to Sexton. He'll play it behind the net, only Cody is there. Carter Cody off the wall and out. Sexton. Gave it back to Daw. Daw fires it in wide off the glass. Daw toward the net, paddled away by Hillier. And then Cody moves it on the boards to Noble. Noble didn't handle the pass cleanly, but does force it out past Daw. Loveless takes it for the Blizzard. Gets taken out by Wright. King looks for a penalty. They're not going to get one. Now Noble's waiting for help. Noble goes behind the net, stops in the office, out front looking for Mitchellmore. No, he faked the pass. Tried to make it, blocked up by Mason Daw this time around, and taken away. Number 10 in black has been very good in this hockey game. Carley can't take a shot in time. Here's Farrell. Noble. Farrell will go to the net. For Mitchellmore, who was trailing, was blocked. Big rebound came back, but Mitchellmore couldn't get another shot away. Cross takes Curley into the glass. Now Noble out through the middle. That'll snow cone off the top of the glove of Farrell, allowing the Growlers to take over. Kennedy's going to dump it in. Goaltender's going to stay in the net. Mitchellmore bumping into Tucker. This goes around behind the goal. Pilgrim gives his man a shove over there, but Kennedy keeps it in at the line for the Growlers. Big shot in from the point, goes off a leg and out all the way back to center. Ryan Daw will pick it up. Daw ahead, cross, stops that one. LeDrew will jump on it. LeDrew stops after he got over the blue line, and then taken away. Ryan Daw sending it around the boards over to the far side. Back at the blue line, Marner trying to keep it in and does for the Blizzard. Vokey will chase after it. Ryan Daw back behind his net again. Under some pressure, but keeps it away from LeDrew. O'Brien. Marner comes in like a bowling ball. Elias Marner, not the biggest guy on this team, but he seems to decide that the fastest way to the puck is always to just go through somebody. Just for a moment, the Blizzard were wondering if it was too many men against the Growlers as the puck came to the front of their bench in the middle of the change, but nope, Growlers did well. Nobody touched the puck that wasn't supposed to. Daw playing the puck quickly back out of his end. In over the line, Marner ties up with Skinner. Puck comes free, chopped at by LeDrew and out. Here's Marnell in the rush, all on his own. Marnell takes it into the corner. They do take the puck away from him, but he gave time for his teammates to get the line change in. Harry Smith over the blue line. Smith tried to take a shot. That took a deflection and ends up back out at center ice. Cross for the Blizzard. Pass intended for Quinlan is too far. No icing here. Quinlan will chase it down. Mason Daw there first. A little help from Hodder. They'll move it up the wall. Cross battling to keep it in at the line and does the first time. Now Quinlan along the side wall. Forced out by O'Brien of the Growlers. Quickly taken by the Blizzard and dumped back in. Barrington will come out of the net. Leaves it back there. Once again, Quinlan's fighting for it along the boards. Growlers is Skinner. Back out to center ice, Pilgrim. Blizzard knock it back in, where Hodder takes over to Mason Daw. Attempted pass out deflected, but it stayed just out of the reach of Patrick Quinlan. The Blizzard do not get a shot there. Pilgrim does the smart thing as he plays it around the behind his net. Over to the wall, Loveless able to knock it out. Right back in by the Growlers. They tag up, get back on side as Pilgrim gets it behind the goal. He had a black shirt coming from each direction, had to get rid of it quickly. Loveless gets himself in the middle, prevents the Growlers from getting set up for a shot. Loveless long pass looking for King was picked off. Avery comes in, Loveless gets back in front of him. At the line, over to Dobbin. Dobbin, shot will go off the defender up and out. As Kosh got himself in front of that one. And Jacob Kosh wearing number 55 tonight for the East Coast Blizzard. We've had just one shot in the period that belongs to the Blizzard, and we've played 5 minutes 40 seconds already. Still Blizzard 4, Growlers 3. And Blizzard win the draw back in their own end as Snow goes behind his net. Played ahead, Farrell. He'll lift it out. A race after the puck. Is anybody going to get to that in time? No, says the linesman. Icing called against the East Coast Blizzard. Just about 6 minutes gone in the period. Blizzard continue to lead by 1 as Noble sets up in the face-off dot against Boland. Noble able to win it back for the Blizzard. Cody's got to hurry. The pass picked off. Growlers skate behind the net with it. Now out along the boards. Knight misfired as he got back to the point with it. Mitchellmore knocked it free, and the two of them race after the puck. All the way down in the corner in the Growler end. Noble comes in. He'll pick it up. Noble looking for the man in front. Ashton Farrell was there, but Ryan Daw did enough. Deflected that puck at the pass intended for Farrell, and it ends up being an easy cover-up for Jack Barrington. Vokey and Wright in the face-off circle. Growlers will get control of it. Back at the line, Sexton does the rest to get it out. Smith moves it back forward for Ledrew, knocked off his stick but held on by Marner. Marner tries to fight his way toward the net. He's in the middle of 4 black shirts. That didn't work. Ledrew still fighting for it down in the corner. He'll get it in behind the net. Wright is there for the Growlers. Back at the line, Smith not able to keep it in. He'll hustle back and give it to Cross. Cross again to Smith. Harry Smith head up looking for a way forward. Vokey, he'll flip it in. Vokey all the way to the back boards. To Ledrew, back again to Vokey, side of the net. Can't get it to work. Goaltender had the pad. He was set tight against that post. No room for Vokey. Around to the other side. Cross will get there for the Blizzard. Backhands to keep it in. Ledrew slams into his man in the corner, but the puck comes around to the near side wall. Taken by the Growlers and sent out. Cross took the puck away. And then a quick turn by Marnell to keep it away from Hussey, who got the party started here today with that goal 8 seconds in. Ledrew getting in for the Blizzard, but left the puck behind. Sexton sent it out. Cody unable to get rid of it as the puck went up the shaft of his stick. Comes back to Sexton, then Cody gets his stick back in the way. Doesn't let Sexton get a shot. Cody will fight his way out, got it to Quinlan. Quinlan trying to beat Hodder. Hodder takes him into the boards in the back. Cody will keep it in at the blue line for the East Coast Blizzard, putting it back behind the net where he's got Spurl. Spurl trying to come out in front, cut off. Growlers will find the loose puck in their own end and move it ahead now. Sexton up over center. Pass into the middle for Kennedy. Growlers need to change a couple of bodies as the puck is turned over. Here's Quinlan. Patrick Quinlan. Let it go to Spurl. Kick to the outside, Marnell. Marnell backhands it toward the goal, unable to hit Spurl or Quinlan with that pass. It was up in the air. Pilgrim chasing down his man. He'll get there and keep it in for the East Coast Blizzard. Pilgrim backhands it deep. Marnell will go to get it. Chafe got it away in time for the Growlers, and they get it ahead. Kennedy on the rush on the wing. Cuts back into the middle. Put himself right in the middle of 4 white shirts, and then takes down Quinlan for good measure. They still get a shot off. Curley's shot denied as Josh Hillier made the save. And that shot was incorrectly put up on the side of the board for the East Coast Blizzard. It's 23-21 shots on goal, should be 22 each. Cross. Oh, well done to absorb that hit. Looked like he was going to be absolutely rubbed out, only went down to a knee. And then Caden Snow throws the shoulder into Curley as the puck goes down all the way to the goaltender, and that'll be covered up by Josh Hillier. I've already made mention in the hockey game that this has been a hard-hitting affair between these two clubs. They are not holding back. Daw, point shot. Knight might have got a piece of it. Might have been one of the Blizzard players. Either way, it was deflected wide. Inside 10.5 to go in the hockey game as the puck comes out, and King will jump on it. Knight trying to get the stick in there. King gets a shot away. Run, flash in the leather. Barrington makes it look easy. Great job all around there. Noah King to turn on the speed. Knight to stay with him. Cody with the point shot, didn't miss by much. Goaltender picked it up a little late through a crowd, but it did drift high and wide. Loveless, backhander. Shot is deflected wide of the goal. Growlers now get possession, need to find a way out of their own end. And they will do so, carrying it forward. Knight. O'Brien, he'll knock it in. Caden Snow back there for the Blizzard. Gave it to Kosh. Kosh's pass went off a skate, but it does find Loveless. Only momentarily. Mason Daw broke it up. Daw will skate into the attacking zone. Cody's lost his stick. Daw gets tripped up by Kosh. We continue on. Flipped out by the Blizzard so Cody can get his stick back. Knight takes it for the Growlers. Andy Knight moves in over the blue line. Throws it in. It'll go off the stick of Cody into the corner. Cody will move it to Noble. Noble looks for options. Fired it. Went off of King. It'll fall to Skinner. He comes in. Got it to Dobbin. Cody with a great stick on Dobbin. Denies him a chance to go to the net. Cody in good position again, and he makes the block, this time on Boland. O'Brien's shot. Goaltender got it with the top of the glove. Fighting it off is Hillier. That's going to be ruled a hand pass by the referee, and that'll get us a stoppage with 9:01 to play here in the third period. Third period flying by, as it usually does. Growlers came close on that last exchange. If not for a couple of blocks and a save with the outstretched arm, we could be tied, but the Blizzards still lead it 4-3. Mitchellmore trying to protect the puck in the corner. Noble's in there looking for the puck to come loose. Boland forces it free. Growlers get it around the boards. Avery. Pass looking for Carley, cut off by Smith. Great positioning by Harry Smith as they force it back out to the neutral zone. Avery will jump on a loose puck and move back in. Stops, fires, glove save. Made by Hillier. Not to be outdone at the other end of the ice. Josh Hillier with his own great snag. Vokey, Marner, LeDrew back out against Curley, Avery, and Boland. Big scrum off the draw. Finally, they do find it as it goes into the corner. LeDrew. Chafe able to keep it in. Avery and Vokey also digging away. Boland comes in to help out. His bodies go down. Puck will come back out, and another Well, referee's caught an infraction. Looks like it's LeDrew. I didn't see what the referee signaled. He just sort of pointed toward the penalty box. 2 minutes for, hey, you, get in the box. Fair enough. Penalty against LeDrew with the Blizzard. Back to the power play with 8:08 to go in the hockey game. And the Growlers have possession. Hodder moves it into the corner for O'Brien. It'll come to Skinner. Back again to Hodder at the blue line. Skinner, top of that circle. Back to Hodder. Hodder fired. That was blocked by Marner. Loosen it off the post. Daw finds the iron. They continue on. Mason Daw back again to Hodder. Back again to Daw. O'Brien in the corner on the near side. He'll give it back to Daw. Daw skates across the blue line and lost the handle on it. Puck came out. Unsportsmanlike was that penalty. Thank you for that, Nathan. Growlers having trouble getting set back up, and there's Marner knocking the puck free. Sends it all the way back into the Growler end, and Marner content to try and kill time in that corner. As the Growlers get bodies back, Marner still there with it. Finally, they get it away from him. Growlers defense will bring it forward. Hodder over the blue line, dumps it in, and collided with Marner once more for good measure. Cody poking it around the wall. King will find it. He gets hit, but he played the puck out all the way down the ice. 40 seconds left in the power play as there's some new fresh legs on the ice for the Pinnacle Growlers. Carried in. Dobbin unable to take a shot. Chafe cuts toward the net. Snow was down, and it'll drift just wide of the goal. Snow got down on a knee, and it was enough to clog things up. Kennedy can't get around Cody, who was down on a knee blocking the lane. Sharp angle shot by Boland, and the goaltenders got that one. Only 16 seconds to go in the power play for the Pinnacle Growlers. They trail by 1 here in the third period. Boland on to take the draw. It'll be against Vokey. Puck dropped, one clean by the Growlers. Chafe. Avery. 10 seconds left. Avery, cross-ice pass, went off of Marner, and it comes all the way back out of the zone. 89 has been an absolute dynamo here in the penalty kill for the Blizzard. And here goes Vokey after the puck, but the goaltender played it away to safety. Penalized player is out back on the ice, and LeDrew takes a penalty immediately upon his return to the ice, although he might draw another one as well as he takes 3 big shoves, and full credit to Jacob LeDrew, skated away. LeDrew will go back to the penalty box as he got the initial penalty, but he's going to take Avery with him. That was a mistake the Growlers couldn't afford to make because they were being gifted another power play. Board, rough. Penalties with 5:56 to go. And as a result, 5-on-5. Pass picked off by Spurl, fires down low. Good save made by Barrington. Ben Spurl still looking for his first of the season. Had a good look there. Growlers through the neutral zone. Mason Daw dumping it in. Pilgrim's going to go back behind his net for the Blizzard. Saw the hit coming, got out of the way. As Hussey was trying to line him up. Puck comes out in front of the net. Nobody there but Spurl. Wright trying to lift his stick, didn't work, and Spurl was able to put it deep. Spurl and Marnell. Marnell comes up with the puck for the Blizzard. Gave it back to Spurl and behind the goal. Cody's calling for it at the point. He'll get it. Carter Cody tried to put it through traffic and was blocked by Sexton. Back at the goal, steered away by the stick of the goalkeeper. Found again by the Growlers. Can they get it past Smith? They do. But Smith follows up well as they can't get it clear to Sexton to get down the ice. Well-deserved attaboys as Spurl and Marnell go back to the bench after a line change for the East Coast Blizzard. 4:35 to play in the hockey game. They continue to lead by 1. First game of the 3 games set this weekend. They'll play again tomorrow and Sunday. Both games here. You can watch them all here on this YouTube channel. Start time is 7 o'clock tomorrow and Sunday. With no massive travel between the two teams in Metro, there is no reason to play at 10 a.m. on Sunday. We can play at 7, which I'm sure all the players appreciate. I know the broadcast team appreciates it. Around the wall, comes all the way out. Smith trying to fire it back in. Blizzard will tag back up. Allows the Growlers time to pick up the puck in their own end. Lead pass ahead for Kennedy. Dumped back in by the Blizzard as they stopped him up in the center ice red line. Ryan Daw back behind his net again. One Daw to another. Now Mason with it. Off the boards, forward for Kennedy. Kennedy takes a big shove from Cody. Kennedy tried to play the puck into the middle for Tucker, but instead he only found guys in white and blue. And Kennedy stopped to have a word with the official after that hit on him. Now here he comes again. Again, he's got Cody to deal with. Pass well read by Smith, took it away for the Blizzard, and then gets tripped up. Farrell got knocked down, and a penalty coming to the Growlers as Dobbin touches up. Kennedy's going to go for a trip as the previous penalized players can now come out of the penalty box. But Kennedy gets called for the trip as he took down Farrell with only 3:12 to go. Not what you want if you're the Growlers, having to go shorthanded with only 3:12 to go, trailing by 1. We've already seen a shorthanded goal in this game, though. Blizzard trying to put this thing to bed. Evan Cross tries to take a shot through, didn't work, blocked by Knight, and on the rebound, denied. King trying to follow up with it. Pilgrim, good job to step up, use that big frame to keep the puck in. Kosh turning away in the corner. Kosh trying to get it back to the point. Skinner's causing him problems. Puck is kept in by the Blizzard. Loveless to go after it. Wrapped around the boards, but Cross gets there to keep it in for the Blizzard. To Loveless, to King, right in the slot. Kosh has a go as well. Kept out by Barrington, who stretches out that left leg pad. 1:20 left in the penalty against the Growlers as they bring it down the ice shorthanded. Knight doing all he can to try to get by Pilgrim, but it's easier said than done. Pilgrim turns, the referee jumps out of the way as he gives it to King. King will send it up to Kosh, ahead for Loveless. Couldn't get clean control of that, it's right back out. Blizzard have fresh D-men on the ice. Snow to Cody. Cody will carry in for the Blizzard, still on this power play. Cody goes all the way around. Tries to drop it off in the corner, taken away. Snow kept it in, good quick stick. Shot, trying to get that tip on again by King, didn't work this time, and Snow got there again. That stayed in off his skate, but it does end up coming out. Snow did everything he could, but just couldn't put the brakes on in time. Dumped in again by Cody as the Blizzard change up the forwards. At least a couple. All the way down the ice by the Growlers. Stopped there by the Blizzard goaltender. Final 15 seconds of the power play. 1:25 to go in the hockey game. Here comes Noble for the East Coast Blizzard. He's got King on his wing. Noble will carry it himself. King's going to go on a change. Mitchellmore jumping onto the ice. Puck cleared out. All the way down the ice. Penalty is over. 1:10 to go in the game. We're 5-on-5 again. Blizzard have it in behind their goal. and content to kill time. Smith not moving until he's chased out of there. Finally, he is. Blizzard will send it down. This should be an icing call. It is. Passes off the mark. Blizzard get caught with an icing call. 56 seconds to go. This has got to be timeout Growlers. Yes. Timeout Growlers. All right, so we will have the face-off down inside the Blizzard end. 56 seconds remaining. Growlers trail by 1. Right now the net is empty because everyone, including the goaltender, is over at the bench with the timeout talking to the coaching staff, and Barrington is taking a seat. So you can see the net is empty. No goaltender down there for the Pinnacle Growlers. They will go 6-on-5, and they've got about a minute to work. They've got the firepower, they've got time. They only need 1 to force extras. Blizzard had to go to a shootout for a game last weekend. They'd like not to today. Battle between the top 2 teams in the league, you don't want to give the other guy a point, even if it's only 1. O'Brien, Boland, Knight, Skinner, Mason-Daw, and Dobbin, the 6-man unit for the Pinnacle Growlers. Puck is dropped, it goes onto the corner. Blizzard will clear, this thing's going down the ice, it's going to go wide. Growlers have to come back with it. Over center, they're going to lift it high in. O'Brien's going to win the race. Trying to keep it away from Smith. Poke loose by the Blizzard. Mitchellmore, he'll play it out just out of the range of Farrell. Growlers get everybody back and right back in the zone quickly. Good job. O'Brien into the corner. Cross took it away. Noble sent it around the wall. Mitchellmore unable to get it out. Dobbin held the line. Now it's fired out by the Blizzard, and it will bounce just wide for an icing call. 13.2 still on the clock. Timeout Blizzard. With the icing call, of course the Blizzard players can't change. And equipment manager Paul is handing out the waters to the guys that were stuck on the ice. They needed to be able to take a quick break here after spending that time chasing in their own end. Shots are even at 27. Cross, Smith, Noble, Mitchellmore, Farrell. The 5-man defensive unit. Number 6 is Josh Hillier, the goaltender, looking for his 6th win of the year and to stay perfect. Kennedy, Wright, Knight, Boland, Dobbin, Mason-Daw. 6 men, 13 seconds to go. Growlers need 1 to tie. Wright and Noble in the face-off circle. Gaggle of players in there. Blizzard will get a stick to it off the glass and out. It's bouncing, it'll go wide of the net again, and we will get the icing with 2.5 still on the clock. With so little time, the Blizzard, why not take the shot at the open net? They're going to go add time onto the clock, as it did continue to go for just a tiny little bit. Hold on, Liney, hold on. Referee's still trying to get time on the clock. They're going to go to an even 3 seconds. Doesn't make a lot of difference, but I've seen it make a difference before. Avery in the face-off dot, everyone almost to his left. Noble just goes down. Dobbin leans into it, blocked by Mitchellmore, and the Blizzard win the hockey game. 4-3 over the Pinnacle Growlers. Now the East Coast Blizzard continue to do what they've done so far this season. They're not blowing people out of the rink. They're winning every game by a goal, but they're finding ways to win. And at the end of the day, if you do that, I guess you've done it. The Growlers gave them everything they could handle, but the Blizzard hold on here today, and they pick up the 4-3 victory over the Pinnacle Growlers. And goaltender Josh Hillier improves to 6-0 on the season. A couple of goals for Noah King, one each for Liam Noble and Ash Mitchellmore, and that's enough to put this thing to bed. These teams again coming back tomorrow and on Sunday. Both games here at Southern Shore, both games 7 p.m. starts, and both games right here on the Blizzard YouTube channel as well. Thank you so much for watching here this afternoon. For our producer, Nathan Edwards, for our cameraman, Robbie Little, I'm Matt Little bidding you a good afternoon, good evening from the Ken Williams Southern Shore Arena. We'll see you back here again tomorrow. Final score, once again, Blizzard 4,